Hi, welcome to my class. Today we are learning about the terrestrial ecosystem. In this topic, we are going to cover some major biomes found on our Earth, that is tundra, taiga, temperate deciduous forest, tropical rainforest, grassland, and desert.
Tundra. Tundra is treeless plains that occur under harsh climates of low rainfall and low average temperature. In the Arctic tundra, the deeper layer of soil remains frozen throughout the year and is called permafrost. The growing season is short, about 1 to 2 months only. The dominant vegetation includes grasses, mosses, lichens, flowering dwarf shrubs, and mat-forming plants. Animals found in tundra include polar bears, musk oxen, and Arctic foxes. These animals build up stores of fat to sustain and insulate them through the winter. Arctic tundra occurs at high latitudes, particularly in the area surrounding the North Pole. It has a frozen sublayer of soil called permafrost. Arctic tundra has low precipitation, around 160 to 250 millimeters, and mainly in the form of snow. Meanwhile, the alpine tundra occurs at high elevations, anywhere on Earth. The ground is snow-covered ground, but permafrost is absent. It has higher precipitation compared to Arctic tundra, about 850 to 1000 millimeters. Taiga. Taiga is also known as the coniferous forest. It is often occupied by conifers such as pine, spruce, and fir. This tree has thin waxy leaves like needles to help the trees reduce moisture loss. Their dark color and triangle-shaped site help them absorb as much light as possible. Their seed grows inside protective woody cones. Taiga has a longer growing season and receives more precipitation than the tundra. The temperate deciduous forest. This biome is located in the eastern US, Europe, and northeast China. This biome is constantly changing. It has 4 seasons, which are autumn, winter, spring, and summer. This biome has abundant precipitation and long growing seasons of up to 6 months. The dominant plants are the broadleaf trees that shed their leaves each year during autumn. Examples of the trees are maple, oak, black cherry, and beech trees. In spring, the new leaves grow. There are abundant plant life and a varied population of insects, microorganisms, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and mammals. Common mammals include white-tailed deer, raccoon, red fox, and black bear. Tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest exists near the equator in South and Central America, Africa, and Asia. It is the most complex and diverse of all biomes. The average temperature is high and relatively constant throughout the year. It has abundant rain with more than 200 centimeters per year. The most nutrient-poor soils of all the biomes. The nutrients are quickly taken up by the abundant plant life. Species diversity is high, with hundreds of species of trees within a few square kilometers. The grassland. Grassland has a semi-arid climate. The vegetation structure is dominated by grasses. This is because the rainfalls and soils are not sufficient to support significant tree growth. This biome is often exploited for agricultural use. The grassland has the greatest diversity of large mammals, such as the antelope of Eurasia, the bison that roam the American West prairies, and Australia's kangaroos. The desert. Desert occurs where precipitation is rare and unpredictable, usually less than 50 centimeters per year. Most deserts occur at low latitudes, the Sahara of North Africa and the southwestern United States, Mexico, and Australia deserts. Cold deserts are located in the basin and range area of Utah and Nevada and in parts of Western Asia. Most deserts have a considerable amount of specialized vegetation as well as specialized vertebrate and invertebrate animals. Many species acquire the moisture they need from cellular energy production. Water release from this process is called metabolic water. In some species, metabolic water provides nearly all of the water needed to survive. The kangaroo rat receives all the moisture it needs from this process and from the plants and insects it eats. Kangaroo rats excrete highly concentrated urine that reduces water loss. Like animals, plants in the desert are specially adapted. The plants have water storage in stems and leaves, waxy leaves, and shedding leaves, all to minimize water loss. Besides, they have long taps roots to be able to reach water tables. Others become dormant until rain returns. Some examples of plants are brittle bush, desert ironwood, chainfruit choleo, Joshua tree, soap tree yucca, and etc. So that's a little bit about terrestrial biomes. Hope that you can differentiate each biome and have a better understanding. Thanks for watching.